Well, 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 well. We're back into the building. Thank you guys for joining Miss T Energy. Welcome to this space. And this is our Friday's energy check. Wow. Wednesday was not that far away, but like I told y'all before, for me, it just seemed like it takes forever. I love checking up on y'all. I love chatting with y'all. I love the exchanges and the good energies that we share. But once again, you're now tuning in to Miss T Energy. As you come in, please have a seat. You can leave your shoes at the door. In here, we check on one another. We do this twice a week. We do this twice a week. We check on one another. We actually share different perspectives. It's an equal give and take. You know what I'm saying? And we just vibe off of each other. You guys can also check me out on the platforms. My TikTok at Miss T Energy, my YouTube at Crown Woman, and you can always, always, always find me here on Facebook. Once again, welcome, welcome, welcome to Mrs. T Energy Spot. If you are new here, I appreciate you for joining in. You can also feel free to follow my page, my Facebook page, Miss T Energy. I am building over there at a great momentum. And if you are coming back, if you are returning, thank you for being here. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Y'all, it was a blessing to be in this space again. Another week to do what we do best. But it's freaking Friday, y'all. Y'all got to get in here and let me know how you guys are doing. This Friday, this freaking Friday. I had to come back and check on y'all and check the temp. So y'all going to have to come up in here and let me know something. You know what I'm saying? So while we wait for the momentum to build and the live to build, I'll just be here sipping on whatever I'm sipping on because what's in this cup is my business. But I hope everyone has had an amazing week. As for myself, my week has been very productive. It has been very busy. And it has been very informative, to say the least. You guys, we had a couple pop-ups from our regional. So if you guys know how it goes, when you're in management and the top dogs come through and everything gets crisp and pristine, you know what I'm saying? You could just sit back and relax and not have to rush and worry about getting that done. It was one of those type of vibes, y'all. Our regional, she came in, she did what she did, checked what she needed to check, and just gave us our feedback. And actually, it was amazing. You guys, my team, my associates are truly, truly, truly amazing. As you guys come in, just let me know, how's your freaking Friday? Like, how has this week been for you? And let me know, what's your temp this week? Would you say you're a little hot? Would you say you're a little warm? Would you say you're a little cold? Let me know. You can drop it in the comment section down below. And I'll go first. As for me, I would say I'm a little lukewarm. So I'm somewhere in between. It's not here nor it's there. So I would say this week has been the proper balance for me, to say the least. And I've also been trying some different foods. We'll get into that. In these different spots. One spot in particular, I cannot believe I pass almost every other day to get to the jerk place because y'all, I love me some jerk. And that place, the cabbage is the bomb. It tastes like my cabbage, like my mom cabbage, and they don't even have meat in it. There's absolutely no meat in it at all. And I love foods like that because for me, it's about the flavor. It's definitely about the flavor, the love that you put in it, and the seasoning that you put in it. But anywho, I was literally passing this place up every day. And I went into the Jerky Jerk place. They had some new staffing in there. And I wasn't feeling no girl vibe. And I didn't want her energy in my food. I didn't want energy in my food. So I was gonna go back to my job. Or the Mizio's right down the street. I was thinking about the Mizio's. Bashi's is right on the corner. Bashi's got some really bomb grilled chicken salads and everything. But on my way back, I noticed this burger place right next door to the Jerky Jerk place that I always go to. How I missed it, I don't know, but I went in. The atmosphere was really, really nice. The customer service was really, really nice. And when I'm trying new places, I start with the simplest things off the menu. So I got me a double tavern burger and just some fries and a drink. I figure if you can mess up some fries and you can mess up a burger, then the rest of the menu ain't gonna be too pleasing. So I left it at that. And the young lady that brought out my food, I actually found out that she was the owner, she was the cook. Maybe she had many hats, to say the least. So she went into telling me that they were hiring. I have children old enough to work. They work jobs, but I was going to present it to them if they were interested. And then they wouldn't be too far from their mama either. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, you guys, when I tell you the burger was amazing, just a simple double tavern burger. It was the bomb. Y'all, it was homemade. Long story short, anybody that make homemade burgers, no, they are the best. And baby, hers was almost up there with mine. And anybody that know me, y'all know that I'm a foodie. I'm small in certain places. But I'm a foodie. So she definitely on my team. I done found me a new spot, baby. Hey, beautiful Miss Hampton is in the building. Welcome, 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 love. How are you? And I need to know, how are you this freaking Friday? And what's your tip? Let me know. Are you hot? Are you cold? Are you lukewarm? You know what I'm saying? What's your tip for this week? As for me, I would just say that mine will be lukewarm. I'm somewhere in between. This week has been it has been quite the right type of balance for me. So just let me know. Feel free to drop it in the comments below. And thank you for being here. Once again, you're tuning in with Miss T Energy, and this is our energy check. Like I said, y'all can't get me used to a vibe that y'all not willing to upkeep, and I can't get y'all used to a vibe that I'm not willing to upkeep. And really, how often is it that you have people that take the time out to genuinely, wholeheartedly check on you? So this is a spot where we gotta tune in and check up on each other. That's why we had to do it twice a week. We got to do it twice a week. But y'all let me know. How are y'all this freaking Friday? And what's your temp for the week? Are you hot? Would you say you look cold? Or are you somewhere in the in-between? A little lukewarm. Drop it in the comment section down below. Miss Hampton said, I'm freaking great. And my temp tonight is warm. Okay. So you somewhere in between. Looks like you got the right amount of balance and all of that. I'm feeling that. I'm thinking that. Oh, and I was also just talking about this new spot that I found. It's a burger joint right next door to the Jerky Jerk place that I always go to, and I don't know how I was missing it, but I found it, and I have me a new place, a new spot to get me some good eats. because the burger that baby girl fixed for me, baby, it tasted like she made it at home. It tastes quite like, mine's kind of sort of, you know what I'm saying? So she up there with me, so I can mess with it. And you could taste the love in it. We were just chatting it up and everything, and she was telling me how good the burger was gonna be, and I was like, wait a minute, you telling me about all this? I just need to know one thing. Did you put some love in it? And she was like, and of course I did, and say less. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. But as you guys come in, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as we should all know, those of us that are returning, sharing is just our way of showing love. It's just a way to continue to grow our platform and to grow with one another. You also can check me out on my different platforms. I am on TikTok. I have a healthy platform there where you get a variety of me, but more so inspiration. That's one of my inspirational spots. You can always, always, always find me here on Facebook. You can check out my new page at Miss C Energy. Also, a nice bomb place with some grand energy. And you guys can also feel free to subscribe to my new YouTube. I am starting out there, and it's just the place to be. So y'all go check that out. Once again, please like, share, and subscribe. Sharing in other places is caring. Over here, sharing is just our little way of showing love. So let's get into another question that I have for y'all, because I just have to know sometimes, because like I said, the whole purpose for these Friday energy checks is so that if you can't check yourself, that's what you have me for. And sometimes you just need, a quick embrace to bring you back to reality, but with a little love. But this week, have you had to check or wreck yourself? As for me, it wasn't a check-in or wrecking type of week for me. Like I once stated, it has been an amazing week with a nice momentum, and it's been well. It's been well. It's been one of those type of weeks. And too, I get it too. If you guys haven't had to check or wreck yourself or check anybody too, because every week those type of things aren't presented. But sometimes I just have to know will have you guys to share these stories with me while I share my stories with you guys, because sometimes you need somebody, you know what I'm saying, they can pull you back to those type of realities, and you just need somebody to give you a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? They're healthy for you. They're healthy for you. But we are going to move along. Welcome, you guys. It's nice to see that you guys are present. Now that I know that you've made it in safe, please feel free to drop something in the comment section down below and let me know that you made it in well. Once again, this is Miss C Energy, and you're tuning in to our energy check. And I just have to know, how has this week treated you? And what's the temp for this week? Would you say for you it's a bit hot, it has been a bit cold, or maybe lukewarm? Let me know in the comment section down below. Mr. Heavens is in the building. Welcome, 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 sir. How are you? It's nice to see you in this space. It has been quite a while. And let me know, how has your week been, Mr. Heavens? How has this week treated you? What's the temp of this week for you? Would you say that it's hot? Would you say that it's cold? Maybe a bit lukewarm? Let your girl know. And feel free to like and share. And if you guys would like, you can also check out my other platforms. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. You can always, always, always find me here. And I am also on the TikTok. That's how the old people see it, y'all. At my job, they be like, yeah, You on the TikTok? Oh, you got so many different looks. You switch it up. Who are you today? She on the TikTok, girl. Go follow her TikTok. Mr. Heaven said, chillin', chillin'. I be cooking, sister. And I know you do. You're a cooking man. You like to eat too. So, what are you cooking? I would love to know. And I always have to ask you guys this because this is very vital and this is very important. Because if we're not showing up for ourselves and if we are not present, who else doing it? Can you imagine what it would look like if you had somebody else trying to show up for you? For me, it just wouldn't be right. It just wouldn't be right at all. So let me know, what has shown up for you look like this week so far? Mr. Heavens, yeah, we definitely like to eat. Yes, I'm a foodie. I mean, I have been all my life. I mean, I have toned it down a bit. It means of, sometimes I used to get a little hangry. You know what I'm saying? But who haven't been there before? Who haven't been there before? And hello to everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Miss C Energy. This is our energy check. As you come in, like, share. Sharing is just our way of showing love. Oh, Miss Heavens Dominique is in the building. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Mr. Heavens, I'm not going to do that with you, but you guys feel free to like and share the content. That's how we continue to grow and expand, our platforms. But let me know what has shown up for you this week look like so far. As for myself, showing up for me this week has looked like me just getting it done. Whatever it is, just getting it done with a smile on my face. And I had one of my associates tell me today, because my other assistant director, we work hand in hand, right? But today she came in and I guess she was having one of them days. And I went to the office and I let her maintain and manage the outside. And I had to come back and answer, like, are you okay? Because I thought I had to, snatch you up real quick. And one of my associates was like, yeah, Miss Taylor, she not used to, she be coming in here all bubbly and this and that and the other. Yes, and I do, because you never know what you being you or those type of extra steps or those extra measurements do for somebody else. It's always somebody else, that's worse off than you. And they need that. I noticed, like, my clientele, they need that spark sometimes. We have Mr. Carlos Hampton in the building. Welcome, 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 love. Thank you guys for being here. Please feel free to like and share. And y'all let me know, how has y'all weekend? And also, what has shown up for you look like this week? Let me know that. Were you present for you? I mean, have you checked out this week? What did it look like? Mr. Heaven said you started this earlier though, right? How was your medium-sized pizza slice and your giant pan cheesy beef? Y'all know something? The Musio's Italian beefs are not what they used to be. When I tell y'all it was trash, it was trash. It was just wasting money. Miss Hampton said, showing up for me is the only way to show up. I'm the only one that can. Cause period. And I love that. That's truth and facts. But you know something, a lot of people, they don't know how important it is. I'm not going to say that a lot of people don't know, because I know a lot of people are just not finding themselves and stuff like that. But for the ones that are aware of, have a sense of what showing up for you really is, listen, ain't no downtime. Ain't no downtime. If you ain't showing up for you, who is? Who is? And I wouldn't want nobody else to do it. Because could nobody else do it better than me? But me. Just something that I wanted to speak on. Because the world is not what it used to be. Everything is trending. It is so easy hold on, Mr. Heaven said they have to whatever. Anyways, life is not a one size fit all. And when I say that, I mean this. The world is not what it used to be. And it is so very easy to take the essence of something else or someone else and try to make it as your own. You know what I'm saying? It is so easy to adapt to what somebody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like originality and things like that don't even exist anymore. And when it comes down to you being your authentic self and you being an original, people have a problem with you and with you the carbon copy. They gave me some old beef. I don't think that it was old beef. I think that they switched it because I have a thing with texture and meats, especially on my beef, and it tasted more so like on the roast side of things than anything else. So I really wasn't feeling it. But back to the topic, y'all. Listen. Everybody has their own purpose and reason of being. This is something that that I know that I don't have to tell you, but it's definitely something that I want to bring more awareness to because it also goes hand in hand with showing up for you, being present for you. Listen, with you having your own reason of being and your own purpose and stuff like that, it is very important to try to seek those things out and put the work in because you don't know what it is that you have to give to others. You know what I'm saying? You may indefinitely have something that the world is missing. And then something else that I see a lot of is people want you to sway to their ways or for you to do things the way that they do things. I don't want my stuff looking like nobody else's because where's the originality? What separates me from them? You see what I'm saying? It's just weird the way the stuff is made up these days. But listen, folks, life is not a one size fit all. It's just not. We are all different. We are on different journeys. And if you have the expectations for somebody else's stuff to look like yours, then you're sadly mistaken. You need to go do some more reevaluating. You really do. But yes, life is not a one size fit all, y'all. Respect others' individuality. You know what I'm saying? Just like you feel like you have something to bring to the table, I'm sure that the next person may have something to bring to the table if you're open to it or if it, aligns with you. But it's okay for people to just be themselves. Let's promote more of that. People just being their authentic selves. It is a thing. Moving along to the next topic, and welcome, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in with Miss T Energy. This is our energy check, and like I said, I cannot get you guys accustomed to a certain vibe that I cannot upkeep, and I do this for real, and vice versa. With these exchanges that we have a great time here with y'all takeaways and your feedback. You know what I'm saying? As therapeutic as it is for me, I know indefinitely it is very therapeutic for a lot of you guys too. So let's do this. Moving on to the next topic, punishing others for evolving and growing. It's something that you see out here daily. And I understand that, you know, everybody isn't healing, everybody isn't growing. That's a personal choice. Miss Hampton said conforming. That's why this world is in the shape it's in now. Stay true to yourself and be bold in it. Now I love that because we don't have enough of that. You know what I'm saying? People, it's like they frown upon originality, or people actually don't believe that it is a such thing as trying to take someone's essence. You know what I'm saying? It is a real thing, y'all. People do it all the time. But the thing about it is that it ends up being conflicted because it's not a part of your path. It's not solely a part of who you are. You know what I'm saying? It takes too much to try to be like somebody else, where you could just be authentically you and give what you have to give. Everybody has a reason to be, and everybody has something to bring to the table. Just find out what your reason of being is. It's just that simple. But as you guys come in, please like and share. That's how we continue to grow our platforms. And sharing here is once again just a way that we show love. But back to the topic at hand, punishing others for evolving and growing. I see it on a day to day basis. And I just think that it is a huge misunderstanding in this world because a lot of people actually feel that when they decide to embark upon their journeys, their separate journeys, really get down to them and really start wanting to grow and evolve, that they're the only people that can outgrow things and people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that it's talked about enough. Yes, we all outgrow things and people, but it seems like when you actually have things and people that are outgrowing you, that it's, for a lot of people, it comes as a shock. And you hear things like, oh, they're haters, or you switching up on me, or you moving differently, or it's somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And I just put out some content about this earlier because it's sad to me to think, for people to think that you're the only one that can outgrow, you know what I'm saying, people and things, and you're the only one that's growing. You have people in your life and they understand the assignment just as well as you understand the assignment. And yes, people do indefinitely outgrow you too. Things, jobs, you know what I'm saying, clothes, shoes, you know what I'm saying? It's a part of life. And when you understand for yourself how important your evolution is, then you have a better understanding when things don't go as planned, or let's just say when relationships get rocky, or when people start to take their energy back that they once was lending to you. You know what I'm saying? They have to do what's best for them as well. So this is why I always say too, if it's ever a situation where we have to choose, you choose you, and I'm gonna choose me because I am gonna forever choose me. That's just the way that it is. But stop putting out false narratives and stop painting these pictures and stop punishing other people because they choose to grow and evolve just like you're doing now. You know what I'm saying? And that's to a default because, like I said once again, if you really understood what evolution and growing was, and if you really was taking the time to actually do the work for yourself, then you'll understand that you're not the only one that's outgrowing people, things, and situations. Other people are outgrowing things and situations, and you too. Who said that you were exempt? Who said that you wasn't a part of other people's path and other people's journey too? You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. Respect the next person's journey as well. We have a comment. We all were put here with our own purpose, and everything and everyone is different. Do the work on self so you can find out what your journey is. And some people may never grow, but hell, that's their life. Now that's fact. It is, because at the end of the day, your very own evolution is your choice. It's your decision. You know what I'm saying? But don't sit and constantly put false narratives out here on people that are actually taking the time to do the work for themselves, and they just outgrown you. Like, respectfully, it may hurt some, but take that to the chin and understand, like, listen, this is a part of their evolution. And if we just don't align anymore, that's just what it is. And wish them well. I just see so much misplaced energy out here. And like I said, it's just a clear indicator to me that everything that people are preaching and everything that you are presenting is folly. It's false. Because there's no way that you would actually position yourself to put any false narratives out here about somebody else because they chose them. Like, make it make sense. But we're going to move along. Once again, thank you guys for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you come in, please like and share. That's just our way of showing love. You can also drop something in the comments. Let us know that you're here. And let's get into this Friday's energy check. Y'all, it's freaking Friday. Hey, Miss Tay Tay. Hey, beautiful. How are you? And thank you for being here, babe. How's the kids? How are you? How has this week treated you? Let us know in the comment section down below. And something that I was just speaking on, my love, just, the all the misplaced energy that's been placed out here, the false narratives. And I get it if that's what you need to sleep better at night. But I get so tired of seeing people, bashing, mistreating, or punishing people because they're choosing them and they're choosing to grow. Whoever told you that you were the only person growing? You know what I'm saying? Just like you have to be, be mindful, and you have to hold yourself accountable and set boundaries for yourself. They have to do the same thing too. So respectfully, respect the next person's process. Respect the next person's path and journey and experience too. Miss Tay, good for you. Great, doing well, thanks to Betty to making sure I got in here. You know what? I have 2 laptops I have to get serviced. One is brand new, came out the box. The screen just did not work 2 years ago, and it's just been sitting. But thank you, Miss Hampton, because she just overdo her due diligence. She just overdo her part, and I love her for that. But once again, thank y'all for being here. Like I said, y'all don't know what this does for me. It's very therapeutic for me, and to see y'all come back every single time. It's like, man, it just brings so much joy to my heart. And the fact that we can all be adults and have these type of conversations, and it not being any malice or ill will or anything taken away negative. The feedback that I get from y'all is superb. It's amazing. And I'm going to have to find a way to actually incorporate that in this. But I do know one way, you guys, that you can leave some feedback. If you are already on my Miss T Energy page, go rate my page. I have some great ratings there already. Feel free to read them. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about energy is energy does not lie. And when it comes down to the people of our caliber, it's self-explanatory. Sometimes it don't even take words. Sometimes all you have to do is be in that person's energy, be in that person's essence, and it's everything. But just piggybacking off of what I was just saying, I was just pretty much saying, like, I don't think the things of that type of nature are talked about enough. But just as you outgrow and phase out of certain things, people, and situations, know that other people that choose their evolution, they're doing the same thing, and just respect it. And if it just so happily turns out to be you that they've outgrown, respect their process. And if you can, genuinely, wholeheartedly, wish them the best. I understand that everybody ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? But in that same token, too, don't ever make a person feel like because they're choosing them, because they're choosing to better them, and you wasn't a part of their process, that, their situation or their process, it's not important, or like something is wrong with them. Like, in my head, how dare you? But one thing that I would like to know is something that you've accomplished this week. Give me one thing that you've accomplished this week. I'll let you guys go first, and then I'll add my 2 cents in. We as people need that space to feel free to be yourself and talk about it, or allowing someone to speak their minds and learn to be a great listener. Now, see, I agree with that 100%, Miss Hampton. That is something you gave me a different perspective and another layer on the listening part, you guys, especially when it comes down to, your significant other, because we all think that we communicate very well, but in depth, you know what I'm saying? We all comprehend and we all communicate on different levels. So at the end of the day, if the person is worth it, then you have to find some common ground so that you two can actually, you know, hear each other. Actually hear each other. So Miss Hampton, actually, I brought some things to her a couple of years ago, and she heard both parties out, and because I felt that the person wasn't being truthful. I was, not giving them their time, not letting them speak and stuff like that, which was not right. She gave me something to do. She was like, listen, the way that this work is, if y'all really want to, sort through this, let that person talk. Get you some pen and some paper and write down everything that you want to say. And when it's your turn, then you speak. And she checked me out in that type of way. She checked my tail. So, and it's something that I have not had to implement in my life, because the whole relationship type of thing is off the table for me. I'm working on myself. But in the future, when I actually do find a significant other that's worth that time, that effort, and that energy, if we ever come to a disagreement, that would definitely be an exercise and something that I would implement. But back to the topic at hand, you guys. Give me one thing that you've accomplished this week. And you guys can look forward to this one. Because, like I said, I don't think that we hold each other accountable enough. This is just more than a spot to congregate in and share perspectives. I want to see growth. And not only for myself, but for everybody else too. So I think that this is one way to track some growth. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to your accomplishments. So, you guys, give me one thing that you feel that you've accomplished this week. And now I'll go first. Um, as some of you guys know, I'm not boastful and stuff like that, but 3 months in, I was promoted. I was promoted to assistant director. Now, I've been in management before, but when I tell y'all this new role is something completely different, it's very detail oriented, and I love it because it keeps me on my toes. But I be so much so on the go where I don't really, I guess, get the proper feedback that I feel that I should get. And granted, the fact my director teaching style and things are a bit different. But my regional came in and she was just like, she looked at me and she was like, "You're doing amazing." She was like, "You're doing so well." And it just really made me feel good. I'm not the type that need that on a constant or on a regular basis, but when I go into work to do my job and some, because that's just me and I love what I do. But to hear the top dogs, now she been in the game 30 some years, come in and tell me, and I'm just now embarking on 4 months with the company, like, you doing amazing. Like, it was like a little, I had to pat myself on the back. It just made me feel real good. But we have some comments. Hello, Miss Chanel. How are you, beautiful? Thank you for being in this space. Love, as you come in, please like and share. I would greatly appreciate it. Miss Hampton, but that's why we do for each other. And check me, baby. I don't need any personal people in my life. Give it to me. And I love that too. I feel like if you have people around you that have to tiptoe around you, get a new crew, baby. Get a new crew, because I need somebody to make sure that I'm on minds at all points. This takes too good for you said being more calm and chilling in situations. You know what, baby? That's an accomplishment too. And I love that because In a situation that I'm going to say not currently, but somewhat currently in, I found that this situation was a trigger. Now, remind y'all, I've been molting and I've been, ridding things of my life for the past 2.5 years. But this was the last of the Mohegans. And I found that this situation really, really triggered me. And every time this situation presented itself, I wanted to match the energy. I wanted to match the energy, and God checked me, and I had to check myself. Like, listen, you're not gonna win like this. And then on top of that, you better than that. You don't match that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Find something else to do. Put your energy into something else. And my children even seen it. They was like, you don't calm down a lot, and it just made me feel so good because when you become disciplined in those areas, where those triggers was present, then you making progress. So I love that, Miss Tay. So good for you. And Tay said, congratulations. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate that too. And like I said, I am a humble beauty. I don't post half of the things that I do when it's pertaining to other people on social media. For what reason? I know what I'm doing this for, and I understand my assignment. I know what I've been called to do. And like I said, in means of my life purpose, I would say that I'm not fully functioning out of it because I am still finding myself. I am still learning myself. But to the best of my ability, the knowledge that I do have about my soul's purpose, I would say I am sufficiently operating out of it, maybe 80, 85%. And I'm proud of that. So moving along. Something that I seen that really, really resonated with me. Um, and y'all let me know what y'all think about it. And too, feel free to drop any topics, conversations, things that you want to talk about in the comment section below. Listen, this is our time. We're checking in with each other. You know what I'm saying? And I am open to all opinions, feedback, and I this is a zone where we talk about anything respectfully. Nothing is off topic. No topic is off limits. Carlos said, my week has been a little frustrating. What's going on with you, Carlos? Why has your week been so frustrating? If you don't mind sharing. But you guys, something that I've seen, and like I said, it just resonated with me. You guys let me know how you feel about it. I seen this motivational speaker, and she said something along the lines of be mindful of the people that you try and write off in the flesh. Placing false narratives on them, speaking illy about it because you never know what their ranking is in spirit. And I'm going to tell y'all why it resonated with me. So after y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Hey, Miss Bonner, how are you? How has this week been for you? And let us know what the tip is of this week for you. What it has been. Has it been hot? Has it been a little warm? Has it been cold? Drop it down in the comment section down below. Mr. Hampton said he was about to catch a case. Lord have mercy. What did they do? Miss Hampton said, I learned it's not the action, but the reaction. Now, the reaction belongs to me, so I can't and won't allow no one to knock me off my square. Now, that's a lot of discipline, and that's a lot of will, baby. A lot of discipline and a lot of will. Now, me, I'm already reserved and observant, so I be sitting back in the cut. And the first couple of times, I might let you get away with it. But then I be sitting right there in the back in the cut with my little evil grin like, should I? Should I not? And then, the Lord self me be like, get them. And then God be like, look at them people. Don't put yourself in that because you might end up getting into something you can't get up off of. Don't do it. And I'd be like, can I? And he just be like, listen, my hands up. You gonna do what you want to do anyway, but I already told you. Okay, Miss Taste So Good for you said that's so true. Only you control the outcome of every situation you encounter. It's always ways to turn things around, and it is. Tay, one thing that I stand by, and I've always preached this, is I can turn any negative into a positive. I don't care what you think you coming with. I can turn any negative into a positive. Miss Burnett said, tired this week. Just got to relax. My oldest eighth grade dance was today. You do have an eighth grade graduate. So you guys, let's share some love on and shed some light on this too, because all down my Facebook timeline, all I have to say is parents, job well done. I've seen so many graduations, so many prom send offs, and me myself, I have a eighth grader this year that's graduating in June. And when I tell y'all, it's gonna be the works. She done hurt my pocket a little bit, but she earned it. And I am so proud, because this world today that our kids are growing up in, it is something totally different. It is just so easy for our kids to get distracted and get off track. But for the ones that are taking my teachings in, you know what I'm saying? Taking actually learning from it, growing from it. They don't have to say it, but in the things that they're doing, it shows. This is a milestone. This is an accomplishment, and this is why I choose to show out. And for all the kids, like I said, whether it be kindergarten, high school, or eighth grade, y'all better celebrate them babies. They deserve it. They very much so deserve it. Mama said, hey, Drika. Tay said, congratulations to her. Thank you, babe. And congratulations to all the kids that's doing it up this year and the years to come. Y'all, I got 2 kids coming out of high school next year. So I have 3 high school kids out already. But, baby, 2 kids in 1 year. Jeez. Thank God for good savings. Drika said, thank you. Miss Hampton, congratulations to all the students and parents and teachers that care. You know something? Y'all, my mom used to do this, and it's something that I actually got into the groove of, popping up at y'all kids' school. Taking the time to build those relationships with those teachers, because my 8th grader goal was to bring her C up. Even though it was on a higher end of a C, she wanted to turn it into a B. So I had a teacher to write a contract, because I'm all about the black and white. I need to know that you say what you mean and you mean what you say. And once you put your name on this dotted line, you tied in. I ain't turning you loose. So suffer the consequences if you may. But long story short, we came up with a game plan, some assignments, some things that she needed to get in play to bring her to that point. And y'all, she's seen it through. Her teacher said it to me like last Thursday, and all I can do is celebrate her. Like I said, when it comes down to our kids and the parents that are actively installing those great things into these kids in this world today, my hats are off to you. And it don't have to be your kid for you to celebrate them. You see these kids out here, and they are accomplishing and conquering and staying on the right path. I'm a part of that. It takes a village. Baby, I don't care who kid it is. I'm celebrating. That's just how I'm built up. Because like I said, the world is definitely not what it used to be. And these kids, they need more than some motivation. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I do for mines. I know how I love on mines. But to have the schooling system and people in there that still can, it's not a check for them. They can be there and work on my behalf when I'm not present, is a blessing. Nothing but a blessing. Something else that I wanted to talk about, you guys, because it means of becoming, it means of just choosing you, it means of constantly showing up for yourself. We all should know at this point, and sometimes we may need a refresher, how important it is to have boundaries in play. Ms. Hampton says that's the way to go. Parents must show up for your children. Yes, and show out. And show out. Miss Say Good for You said, yes, celebrate these kids. It's too many kids that has no guidance. Oh my God. Hey, speak on it. And anyone that are showing them love. It's so many parents out here. partying and not in tune with their kids. And that's the truth and fact, say. That's the truth and fact. When I tell you my daughters have girls that I've taken up under my wing, you know what I'm saying? I am very much so a part of that era. It takes a village because I know what type of example that I'm setting for mine. And I would love for especially my girls to have some upstanding, outstanding women that can help guide them just as well as I'm guiding them too. And even as far as my sons. You know what I'm saying? We don't have enough upstanding men out here too. So when you do find those, you gotta hold them near and dear. We don't have many of them. We don't have enough of them. We need more examples out here for our kids. Yes, we are the examples. We are. True. But I just feel like we need more examples out here for our children. And like I said, when it comes down to my 8th grader, she got a couple of them over there at that school that will snatch her up with my permission. And I don't mind at all because I know they mean well. I see the way that they take time with her. I see the way that they handle her. And I see the way that they push her. I know that they mean well. So I'm all green lights. If she need it, do what you got to do. But something that I wanted to speak about, and you guys just chime in if you may, but just some things that I noticed. Have you guys ever seen people that are just so negative? You know what I'm saying? So negative, so much so negative to the point where it seems like everything that you have going on with you or somebody have going on with them, it could be a new damn pair of shoes. They have something to say about. So let's talk about it. People that always have a negative to somebody else's positive. For me, it's a clear indicator that you are not well with self. You can't be happy with self if you are always concerned about what somebody else is doing and what somebody else is not doing. How are you growing from that? How do you benefit from that? I mean, let me know. And then a lot of the times it's just so sad because when you find people that are not well with self, they don't even know what it is to be happy for other people. So if the next person is happy and they're enjoying what they have, and if they're enjoying what they're doing, who the hell are you? Go find yourself. And this is why I put big emphasis on people needing to mind their damn business. If it's not growing you, if it's not helping you, and it simply does not align with you, mind your damn business. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to do at all. And guess what? It's free. It is free to mind your own damn business. The only time I feel like you should be speaking upon something or somebody's situation or somebody else's business is if you're trying to help their process. You know, if they invited you in that type of way. Now, granted the fact that we all have opinions. You know what I'm saying? But I know y'all heard that saying growing up, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Let's upgrade that. You know what I'm saying? Because majority of the time, when you don't mean well, you know that what you're about to say does not hold anyway. You know that your intentions are not pure. You know before you say it. How about just keep it to your damn self? But seriously, y'all, what's y'all take on that? People that always have a negative for somebody else's positive. Drika said, I am a runner. I'm a track star. I don't like those negative Nancy's as people, so I run. You know what? I don't run. I just disengage. Because for me, like I said, I can see through the folly. I can see through people's bullshit. And I am just built up a different type of way. You can be putting out false narratives. You can be shading and this and that. And I be looking at your ass like I'm not even built like that. We are not even on the same, you know? So why would I even put my energy into something like that and I see how you're operating? I'm not doing that. Oh, it's amazing. You want me to open it? You want to open it? Miss Tate So Good say, I learned to stay away from people like that. Baby, you have to. Because they mean you no good. And yes, they are not happy with themselves at all. That's negative energy that you don't need around you. I want to be positive all the time. I love hearing people accomplishment, big or small. Everything needs to be celebrated because life is too short. Think before you speak. Not all things need to be said. And see, that's where I'm coming from with it. People feel like just because they have an opinion that they should voice it. No. Shut the fuck up. You know you don't mean well. So just be quiet. I hate seeing like people that are actually out here accomplishing things or people getting misconstrued. Just because people are not boastful or just because people are not presenting their things to you, don't mean that they ain't out here conquering. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest misconception in this world. So how dare you put a false narrative out here, or how dare you form an opinion over scraps? You don't have anything to go off of but what they present to you. Mr. Hampton said, I am experiencing that situation at work now. Listen, Carlos, we just built up something different. When I tell you, like I said, I cannot speak on perseverance enough. And then just having the right backup, the people that can pray that type of stuff up off you and knowing how to get that stuff up off you yourself. Like Miss Hampton said, for every reaction, there's an action. And for me, I'm classy, but I'm a bit nasty with mine because you can be nasty and I be sitting in your face laughing. Because look at you. This is what, out of all the things you can operate out of, this is what you choose to operate out of. It speaks volumes. It speaks volumes about a person's character. So I'm gonna let you do what you do. I'm gonna let you operate out of that you operate out of, and I'm gonna go take my happy tail self, take my pretty tail ass over here, and put mine into something more productive. Miss Hampton says, sweep in front of your own front door before you try to sweep in front of mine. If they was comfortable with stuff, it wouldn't be a negative. They missing something in they self. And you know what? A lot of people don't understand. Like for people that actually can see you, we see things like that. We know that you're missing something. We know that you're overcompensating for something. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't hide from us. And you guys, if you have anything that you want to speak on, shed some light on, bring some attention to, make it known. Drop it in the comment section down below. Once again, thank you guys for joining Miss T Energy. This is just my freaking Friday energy check, y'all. I told y'all, you cannot be introduced to a vibe that you're not willing to keep. And I understand the assignment. Speaking of assignments, some of y'all that already are part of my email list got assignments. We didn't talk about them last Friday. But if you understood the assignment and if you're prepared, I need you to drop I understood the assignment in the comments below. I need to know. And two, if you're not ready, I understand. And when you are ready, when you become ready, then I'm here. It's just as simple as that. But some of y'all did get some assignments. So if you understood the assignment, if you got the assignment, if you received and completed the assignment, I need you to drop it in the comment section down below. Once again, you guys, this shared space is just something that we do every Wednesday and Friday. You know, in this season right here, we are only accepting grand results and good vibes. We are not accepting anything less. You know, and if God is moving in y'all life like he's moving in my life, you know what I'm saying? Why not want this thing to continue to grow? Why not want this thing to continue with the movement in the direction that it's moving in? And like I said, what we do here is special. I love it. and just the feedback that I get from you guys and the takeaways that you guys leave with, I know a lot of us leave here a lot lighter. But at some point, you got to start holding each other accountable too. So just like we do this here every Wednesday and every Friday, you guys, I have to start holding you guys accountable to something. I need to know that you're growing too. So you will have some assignments. Those that are not already a part of my email list, you can feel free to inbox me or email me to get more details. Miss Hampton said, and also the stuff people were saying, try and build themselves up. Like, for an example, people have said we haven't made it because we don't have Section 8. To me, for whomever that has Section 8 is to be taken as a blessing. You know what? And it is. It just amazes me how people attach themselves to material aspects of things. Because on some of my platforms, my name is called Tasia Rich in Spirit. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's self explanatory. I like nice things, true. You know, but I know that this is a part of this material world. You know, so you have to have something else, you know, as a go to and something else of a different type of substance. You know, when it comes to the evolution of you and just being happy, you know what I'm saying? And just being joyful in life. This material stuff fades, y'all. This material stuff leave. I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But then too, people that attach themselves to material aspects of things, to me, it's just an indicator that you're not used to shit. You're not, in my opinion. You can't be. But if you got Section 8, take it as a blessing. How you shitting on somebody because you got Section 8? People out here paying market rent. Y'all would not even want to know what my rent is. And looking into something different, what that rent is. Just the silly things that people say. Come on now. And my thing about that is, too, you have so many people out here that's for self glory. And you know, that is for validation of this world. I'm in the each one teach one community. Those that know. If you want to know, inbox me. I'm in the each one teach one community. Because just like you can get it, the next person can too. Sometimes all they need is a little guidance. But once you show me that you're wholeheartedly invested in your growth, I'm behind you 10 toes. That's all I need right there. Let me be your accountability partner. Let me be that for you. Baby, what Twister say? Let me be your manager. But once again, you guys, thank you for being here. Oh, and me just putting my hands up here just reminded me of something. Something that I wanted to talk to you ladies about. And you men too. Y'all, 2 days ago, I got off work. I went into the nail shop. And this is why I'm pushing to find a really, really good nail tech. To me, nails is art. Lashes is art. Makeup is art. Hair is art. You know, it speaks volumes about the person. And we all like what we like. But let me get into this. Because they had me messed up. I went into the nail shop. Everybody by now should know that yellow is one of my favorite colors. White is one of my favorite. I am so sorry about this, y'all. And emerald green is now one of my most favorite colors in the whole wide world. I am addicted to it. So with that being said, I am not, you know, shy of other tones of green and stuff like that too. So long story short, let's get into it. I went into the nail shop and I tried some different colors. I tried something new. Hold on. Miss Hampton said, hold up. Not stepping on no one to get what you want. Humbleness and being grateful. You know what? A lot of people don't embody that. I see it all the time. They don't embody it. And like I said, when it comes down to one's integrity and stuff like that, you know who's humble. They just have this feel about themselves, and you know who's grateful. You know, but everybody don't come equipped with the humbleness and the gratefulness, and it shows. It definitely shows. That's why I'm always talking about, you know, putting gratitude, appreciation out here, and giving credit when credit is due, because you're not doing anything by yourself. Nothing. People are so quick to try to take self glory for something. No, like I said, over here, God is always in the midst. So I know it's a win-win situation. I can't speak for nobody else, but it's gonna always be a win-win situation to be in the midst. But listen, y'all, went into the nail shop, tried some different colors. I actually tried the design, and me trying something new, I was like, listen, I really don't like it. But maybe it's just me because it's something new. And I'm gonna ask other people. Y'all, the feedback I got, it was not me. I was not tweaking. The same way I felt about the set that I got, other people felt the same way about. A great person that I would go to would be my oldest daughter, Tanaya, because she's a fashionista like her mama. And this child told me to put some gloves on. And it just took cake. So what I did was I went back the very next day, which was yesterday, and the same guy seen me. He asked me what I wanted, and I said I need a new set. And he felt some type of way. So he sent me to somebody else, which is perfectly fine. Talked to him, explained to him what I wanted, and just got the confirmation that, he understood the assignment. But long story short, my nails are lighter, they're not lumpy, and I got what I wanted. Point being is, I shouldn't have never left, and I knew I wasn't feeling it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that was on me. It was all on me. But let me tell y'all, if you ever go into a place and you're being serviced for something and you're not feeling it, do not feel like you have to leave unhappy. You're paying your money. That's time out of your life, away from your home, your kids, or whatever, your significant other that you taking to try to pamper yourself. Don't walk about these places looking no damn fool. No amount of money is going to have me sitting up in a place and coming out looking like a damn fool. I left that day. I came out with my hands looking like a damn fool. It will never happen again. It will never happen again. It was on me. But I went back and I actually like these babies. This is more so me. And everybody that's seen the nails, that's like, that's just not you. That's not you. And when I tell you I feel lighter, my nails feel lighter, he did his thing. But I'm also tired of nail shops too. That's why I'm seeking a nail tech. If I want a certain type of design, certain type of nail, I want to be able to go to my nail tech. These nail shops, they here, sure, but they do not give a damn about us or our nails. Take too good for you, say never leave unhappy, especially when you spending your money. Yes, I see it happen so often where people go in looking like one way or go in to get something and come out looking worse than it was when they went in there, or coming out with some shit that they should have left in there. Like, if you feel like, I know some people, they feel pressure to, leave with it. You don't have to. You spending your money. And at the end of the day, it should be something that you're doing to make you happy. If it don't put a smile on your face, don't waste your damn time. Miss Hampton said, looking a fool. Yes. Because I'm not going to lie. When I left out with my hands looking like that, even though y'all said that the nails wasn't bad, it just wasn't me. I feel like I was looking a damn fool. I really did. But once again, you guys, it is 10:10. Those that are in numerology, look that up. 10 is the sign of completion. And we are going to wrap this up for the night. My little one, he's a little grumpy. Thank you guys once again for being here. I truly appreciate you. You guys are amazing. I am open to all feedback. If you're in and you haven't just yet, please like and share. You can also check me out on my other platforms. I'm on TikTok at Miss C Energy. I'm on here at Facebook at Miss C Energy. You guys also go to my page, Miss T Energy. She's there. She's positive, and she's building some momentum. And you can also subscribe in my YouTube. I am also building that platform as well, and Twitch is coming soon. So, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in with Miss Energy. You guys be blessed. Miss Hampton said no, it just wasn't you. Yeah, y'all told me that, boo boo. It was a no. It was a no. But I thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys be blessed, be well, and until next time, love yourself and be kind to someone else. Yes, and indefinitely, what Miss Hampton said. Love yourself and be kind to someone else. So, with that being said,